He didn't know I was watching. He just paid for his meal. No expression, no hesitation. He was drowning right there, and he didn't even know.
My name is Lyra Vex'Sol. I'm an alien. Purple-skinned, silver-haired, from a species that's supposed to observe, analyze, calculate. Never feel. Never connect. I broke that rule the moment I watched him pay for his meal. The refugee camp was chaos. Humans, Vex'Con, crystalline traders, remnants of a dozen species all crammed into one massive mess hall. Everyone desperate. Everyone hungry. Everyone pretending they were okay. He was different. He walked up to the counter and ordered. No eye contact with the attendant. No smile. Just mechanical transaction. Reached into his pocket and pulled out credits. More than the meal cost. The attendant tried to give change back. He waved her away without looking. I noticed everything in that moment. The worn fabric of his jacket. The way his hands trembled slightly when he held the tray. The dark circles under his eyes. The fact that he was paying extra to feed someone else. I could see the meal portions. Twice what his own plate contained. He didn't order 2 meals. He ordered 1 and paid for 2. I did something I'd never done before. Followed him. My species doesn't follow. We observe from distance. Analyze. Report. Stay separate. But I abandoned all protocol and sat down at his table. You're giving your meal away, I said. He looked up startled. It's not, he paused. I'm not hungry. You are, I said. Your vital signs show elevated stress markers. Your pupils are dilated. You've been rationing food for weeks. He studied me. You can tell all that by looking. My species reads bioelectric signatures, I said. We see what others don't. Pause. You're suffering. Why pretend you're fine? Because everyone here is suffering, he said quietly. What's the point of adding my pain to everyone else's? That's the most human thing I've ever heard, I said. He laughed. Bitter, broken laughter. I'm Jake, he said finally. Refugee. Survivor. Professional disaster. Lyra, I said. Observer. And apparently, I'm becoming something else. What's that? He asked. Invested, I said. And I meant it. The mess hall suddenly felt smaller. Chaos faded. There was just him and the fact that he was slowly disappearing, and nobody but me was noticing. Over the next week, I watched him more carefully. He gave away his meals, helped distribute rations, volunteered for dangerous supply runs. Every action was self-sacrifice disguised as duty. Stop, I told him. Stop what? He asked. Disappearing, I said. You're fading. Your bioelectric signature is destabilizing. At this rate, you'll be completely depleted in 17 days. Good, he said. Then, seeing my expression, he softened. I lost everyone, Lyra. My crew. My family. Everyone I was supposed to protect. If I disappear, maybe that's justice. I did something my species never does. I touched him. Full contact. Hand to his face. And through that contact, I shared something of what I sensed in him. The strength he didn't know he had. The value he couldn't see in himself. You're not a failure, I said through our connection. You survived when you weren't supposed to. You're helping when you could stop. You're standing when you could fall. Pause. That's not weakness. That's heroism. His eyes filled with tears. How can you see that? He whispered. Because I'm paying attention, I said. The way you pay for meals without looking. You give without expecting gratitude. You sacrifice without expecting recognition. I pulled my hand away. I see you, Jake. Clearly. And you're worth saving. The Refugee Commission made their announcement a week later. They were closing the camp. Resources dried up. People were being relocated, separated, scattered across the galaxy. Jake would be heading to the outer colonies. Alone. I went to find him. Come with me, I said. Your species doesn't form lasting bonds with humans, he said. No, I agreed. We observe. We calculate. We maintain distance. I stepped closer. But I'm choosing to be something different. I'm choosing you. Why? He demanded. Because you paid without looking, I said simply. You gave without counting. You sacrificed without keeping score. And when I was supposed to observe from distance, I chose to step closer. I took his hand. That's not my species' way. That's my way. And I choose it because of you. We didn't go to the outer colonies. We stayed at the camp and became something new, a bridge between species. A human and an alien who couldn't follow protocol because we were too busy saving each other. The camp became a model for integration. A place where species coexisted not because they had to, but because they learned to see each other the way Lyra had learned to see Jake. Clearly. Without looking away. 6 months later, standing in that same mess hall, I paid for my meal without looking. Jake noticed immediately. You're giving it away, he said, smiling. You taught me, I said. I didn't teach you anything, he said. You taught me that paying attention is everything, I said. That seeing someone, really seeing them, can change everything. He took my hand right there in the crowded mess hall. I love you, he said. I know, I said. I read your bioelectric signature. And when he laughed, it was the first time I heard joy in that sound.